In this video for Positive Maths, we're going to look at the 2014 sample paper. This is question 5 from paper 2. The following question was asked on the Phase 9 Census at School questionnaire. Approximately how many hours per week do you spend on social networking sites? The data below are from two samples students chosen at random from the UK and Ireland. Part 1. How many students are in each sample? To find the answer, we need to find the sum of the numbers in the UK column. So when we add up all of those numbers, we'll find 50 students. When we find the sum of the column for Ireland, we will find 50 students as well. Part 2. Display the data in a way that allows you to compare the two samples. They tell us to use a separate display for each sample. So to display the two sets of data, I'm going to use a line plot. The first thing we do is draw our line, and then we put the numbers of hours beneath the line. Then we do a dot to represent each student. So if we start off first, the first line plot that I'm going to do is going to represent the students in the UK. So I make sure I label my graph so I know which set of data it represents, and then I fill in my dots. So for 1 hour, 0 students, so I don't include any dot. For 2 hours, there was 1 student. For 3 hours, there was 2 students. And I continue to fill in the dots, each one representing 1 student. Now I do the same thing for my line plot for the Irish students. So I draw my line, and I have my numbers for the hours beneath the line. Then I start to fill in my dots, again each one representing a student. So now we have our two line plots, one that represents the students in the UK and the other that represents the students in Ireland. Part 3. Based on your answer to Part 2, write down one similarity and one difference between the two samples. The first thing we'll note is the similarity between the two sets of data. So we'll notice that they have the same range. So students in the UK and Ireland spend in between 2 hours and 25 hours every week on social networking sites. So the range is the highest value minus the lowest value. So that's 25 minus 2. So the range for both sets of data is 23 hours. So if we need to identify one difference, we'll look at the set of data and we will see that more students in Ireland spend below 12 hours, whereas more students in the UK spend above 12 hours. That's on the social networking sites. Part 4. Based on the data in the table, is it true to say that there are differences between Irish and UK people regarding the time they spend on social networking sites? And explain your answer. For this answer, I'm going to suggest that we answer no. It is not true to say that there is a difference between Irish and UK people regarding the time they spend on social networking sites. To explain my answer, I'm going to say that the data only represents a random selection of students. In order to get a better picture of the amount of time that people spend using social media sites, we would need to get data from a range of ages, not just students. For more information, visit PositiveMaths.ie, email us at info@PositiveMaths.ie, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching.